What's up everybody, this is Hoodie and today we're looking at TryHackMe's new boot to root machine, Smol. It's a medium level box and I'll walk you guys through it, so let's just begin. Let's read the description of the box. It's a WordPress website that showcases a publicly known vulnerable plugin, highlighting the risk of neglecting software updates and security patches. Also introduces a backdoored plugin emphasizing the significance of meticulous code inspection before integrating third-party components. Okay, so that was the introduction, and let's try connecting to the TryHackMe VPN, and we can run threaded 3000 to scan the open ports on the network. And straight ahead we got port 80, and let's see what do we have on port 80. Nothing. Let's try to check the headers. There we go. We got the domain. Let's add it in the etc host file and take on from here. We take the IP again, and there we go. Now we can move to port 80. There we go. We just got another CTF and few blog posts, blah 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 blah. Let's go to wp login. What was that? wp login.php, and we have it. Let's just try to pass it to wps scan. There we go. We can just do that and enumerate all plugins for AP, and let's see what do we have. We can try to run nmap, but we don't need that. Let's try to run nmap, and what do we got? So we got 2023 and we got Smol 2WP plugin. Alright, so let's just Google JWP exploit, because here it says showcases a publicly known vulnerable plugin, so why not use Google for it? There we go. We got unauthenticated XSS, but if we go above, we see a local file inclusion. So let's open that. We got a GitHub. Let's open that. And there we go. Here we have a proof of concept script, and let's copy the URL and see if we can access wp-config.php. And there we go. Let's do this. There we have it. So we can access it. So let's try to use curl. There we go. And here we have the DB user, WP user, and the database password. Usually it's the credentials for a database, but let's try to use it to log in on to WPS, and let's see what do we have. WP user, if we can access the dashboard and move on from there. Oh, I fucking closed it. Hold up. There we go. And let's see. So it's just a general tip that if you don't have a GPU, like on the attack box, John the Ripper is faster in cracking hashes than Hashcat. So also giving us hint that there might be password cracking involved in the room. So there we go. So we see 3 posts, 1 page. Let's go to page, and this is the page, and we see something private, webmaster task. So let's open it and see what do we have. Okay, so the first knot is check backdoors, verify the source code of Hello Dolly plugin as the site's code revision, and we know Smol introduces a backdoor plugin, emphasizing the significance of meticulous code inspection. Okay, so we know we're dealing with Hello Dolly plugin. It's a backdoor plugin, so we already have this SSRF or LFI you can call, and we know plugins are stored in WP content plugins directory. So let's see Hello Dolly plugin GitHub and see what file it has. There we go, WP plugins Hello Dolly, and there we go. So we're looking for a file called hello.php. But we can't just type hello.php, it will give us empty output because it's not in this directory, it's 2 directories above. And why is that? Because we are currently in jsmol jsmol2wp and the php directory. So that's why we need to go to this plugins directory to access hello.php. And if we do this, there we go, we can access this file and see. Well, Hello Dolly is the lyrics of the Hello Dolly. And if we go below, there's this function that echoes the chosen line. We'll position it later. And we have this base64 string. Let's copy this and see what it does. Hold up, I can't copy. There we go. Let's try to decode it, and it's checking if a get parameter is set on the URL, and if it's set, it's just executing. It's just putting it into system. So basically indicating command execution. So we got an RCE possibly, but we don't know which endpoint, right? So if we take a look here, add action is a function in WordPress that allows us to run a custom function on an action. So admin notices, this is the action and this is the function we're running. So admin notices is usually on admin dashboard. So if we go to wp admin index.php, and if you're wondering what this is just command cmd written in hex encoded. We can use ChatGPT for it. Let's go. And what parameter is this? Let's see. So it will tell you it's CMD, and that's all we needed. So let's go back and we can use CMD here. Let's just try to get a shell now, and our nmap is done. Just port22 SSH and Apache and Ubuntu box. So let's try to set up a netcat listener, and we can use busybox with netcat to get the shell. 167 port 1337 bash. We can use, let's just do it with curl. There we go. Finesse. Did I do something wrong? Uh, okay. Malformed input to a URL function. Alright, why is that? Well, there we go. My bad. I don't know why it wasn't working. Maybe I didn't escape anything or something. Maybe. So let's see. If we get a shell back and I'm waiting. Failed to connect to on port 80. Why the fuck are you connected to port 80? Could not connect to the server. Hold up. Busybox. Should we wrap them in double quotes? Okay. And what if we do this? Malformed input to a URL function. Why is it a malformed input? Never mind. Let's just do it here. Oh my god. Hold up. HTTP. HTTP. There we go. Let's see if we get a shell back. We should be able to do it with curl though. I'm not sure why is it not working as expected, but we got a shell. We just need to escape some of these parameters. That's what I'm guessing. And if we just do this, and let's change the port to 9997, and let's open up another terminal, NLVP. Interesting. Let's give it to ChatGPT and see what it does. Let's see what we are mistaking. What's the malformed input here? Interpreted by curl and unescaped spaces. Oh, okay. So let's try this. Still nothing new, asshole. Uh, No idea right now, but I don't want to deal with it. So let's just go with our box and see where we are right now. So we are at www data user. Let's just stabilize our shell first. Oh God. Wow. Okay. No, 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 no. Let's get our shell again. There we go. We can use script q, bro. Okay, thank you. Script qc bin bash dev no. There we go. Fix export term is, I can't type. Export term is equal to xterm. Now we have a stable shell, and let's see what do we have. So let's try to see if there is MySQL running. So there is. So let's try to access it and root root. Oh, we probably can't access as root. Let's try to use the same user we found in wp-config. And what was his password again? There we go. So, oh wow, I'm doing ls in MySQL. My bad. Let's do show databases. Let's use WordPress. See what's inside there. Show tables. We're interested in WP users. Select everything from WP users. Let me put the P in there. So there we go. We got pass PHP hashes format for the users here. Let's try to copy. You can try cracking each one of them, but I'll just go with Diego because I've already sold the room. And let's see, or let's just copy each one of them. Diego, Xavi, and gege. There we go. Think these four were the users in the box, so we don't need to do wp user and admin. And let's just do hashes. And if you don't know what J is, it's an alias what I've set. Oh, sorry, J. So it just do John and passes the parameter for roku.txt for me. And here I can just, you know, type J and supply the hash to it. So pretty fast, pretty neat. And let's just wait here till it correct the hash of one of the users. Let's exit out of MySQL and let's go to the home. We see four users, Diego, Gege, Tank, and Xavi. And let's see, so it's PHP pass. Come on. Don't tell me you're trying to, let's move this to scans. There we go. While we're waiting on it, what should we do? This guy got some cool rooms. Let's check his rooms. Created rooms. There we go. Lookup, pirate, publisher. Some pretty funny rooms. Not funny. Pretty fun, I meant. Can we... Is it there a tree? Okay. Let's go to think. We can't. Let's go to Diego. We can't. Okay. Do we have something else? And maybe opt? There we have it. But we... Okay. Backup.sql. Wow. There's a lot in here to process. What should we... Never mind. We're gonna mind our own business. So there we go. We found San Diego, California. There we go. So it's the hash of, I'm guessing, Diego user. We can just try it on all the users. And it was Diego. Very nice. So we got user.txt from here. Now let's get to root. And let's try to access some other directories so we can access think. Let's see, it got .ssh and we got the IDRSA of think user from here. There we go. Let's copy this over to our box and let's try to transfer it using, we can close this now, and cat idrsa base64 w0, and we can just copy this, move to our box, echo base64 minus d. There we go. We can just transfer it to a file called idrsa, or let's just name it thinkrsa, chmod thinkrsa, sshi think small.thm. What's up? Small.thm. Oh, it was www.small.thm. Yes. And we are think user. So that was a cool way to transfer files. And let's see, what do we have now? So let's go back. Let's try to access Javi. Nothing there. Let's try to access gege user. So we see wordpress.all.zip file, and we can't read it because it's owned by root user and group gege. So we need to be gege user first of all. So let's try to check ID, and we are dev user, and we're in the dev group. So let's try to check group. So Think and gege both are in the group dev. So it's usually a group. It's not a standard group, but usually a group that has that the users have shared access to the storage or something. So we can just try to sudo, we can just try to switch it to gege user, and there we go. We are gege user now. So we were the member of same dev group, so we were able to just switch to gege user because Think was also a member of it. By default, it's not a behavior you would need a password, but I think the dev user has already configured to switch to different users if needed. And now we can transfer wordpress.all.zip file to our box because I think it's password protected. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we can do it using netcat. There we go, 21.69167. Let's do port 9999 and take output from here. Let's set up a listener on port 9999 wordpress.all.zip. There we go. Oh, my bad. I didn't put a 0 in here. I mistyped. And let's get it. So the tag w3 is just you know helps and transferring the complete file rather than just disconnecting in between, and we should have it by now. How long is it, bro? How large is the file? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So we got WordPress all.zip, so we can do zip to John, zip hash, and we can just do gzip hash, and we got the password here. So let's just try to unzip it. There we go. And oh, hold up. I have this directory because I tried to do it with the wrong password before. So now we have wordpress.old, and let's see. So let's try to cat wp-config.php, and let's see if it has credentials to another user maybe. And it does. So we got the password for xavi user, and let's switch to xavi. There we go. And if we do sudo l, we have all permissions on the box, so we can just do sudo bash and we are root. So that was the box, guys, and it was pretty fun, refreshing, and everything. And I hope you learned something new. You can reach out to me on Discord or my social media handles, and I'll see you till next time. Let's terminate this box. and see ya. Take care.